Hello and welcome to this presentation of Mobile2Sage. My name is Ara Martirossian. I'm going to show you how easy it is to create a sales quotation or a sales order on an iPad and then import it into Sage. So what's Mobile2Sage? Well, Mobile2Sage is a suite of applications which allows you to share Office information from your Sage or Sage Payroll or your Office documents with your mobile users, predominantly on iPhones and iPads, but it does work on PCs, Macs, and there's a browser version as well. It works with both data in and out of Sage, and it works with any version of Sage. It works both online and offline and can also use things like 3G and 4G networks. The key features are in Mobile2Sage include the things that you can do on iPhones and iPads. So as core, you can create orders, so that includes sales orders, quotations, and invoices. But also you can create purchase orders on the go, assuming you've got the authority to do so. And iPhones and iPads are great for capturing timesheet information, and then that timesheet information can then be imported into Sage projects as well as Sage Payroll. Being an iPhone or an iPad, they already have cameras, so we can utilize those cameras to scan barcodes, and those barcodes can then be used to automatically generate product invoices and or do things like stock transactions and adjustments. iPhone and iPads have also got a touch-sensitive screen, so we can use that to capture customer signatures, which is great for things like proof of delivery, and we can also take photos and attach those to transactions. The system works and syncs with Sage back in the office, and that's both online and offline. So in short, Mobile2Sage is Sage on the go. So, if you want to have a free trial, please feel free to go to red-it.co.uk/Mobile2Sage and register your details, and you'll get an email with details of how you can participate and try this yourself on your iPhone or iPad. So in this demo, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a sales quote, and I'm going to do the standard Sage version where you select a single product. But I'll also show you add-on module, which is the fashion color size matrix module, which then allows you to put multiple selections in one go. I'll then promote that sales order to a that quotation to a sales order, and then I'll then import that order into Sage. So let's have a look at it in action. There we are. That's my iPad, and as you can see on here, I've got my home screen. And if I have a look at products, I can have a look at all the products that I have, and these are my products from Sage 50, including images on the right hand side and color matrix details here in the middle. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to go into the customer record, and let's just have a quick look at that. This is a list of the customers that I've got in Sage, including their statuses. And if I pick one of the customers, I can do various different things in here. So for example, I can have a look at where they are using Google Maps. There it is, nice and simple. I can send them emails, which is dead simple. But also on here, I've got a very nice list of their delivery addresses. I've got details of their price lists of what they can buy and at what price. But to start with, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create a nice quote. And here I'm just going to say Ara quote 1. Oops, delete that. Quote 1. Done. And I can say that's to do for a particular delivery address. I don't know, warehouse 3 for argument's sake. So having done that, what I can do then just go and add things to this particular quote, and I can just I can do it either one at a time. So for example, I can have that butane on the quote, or what I can do is I can add multiple lines to it. So let's delete that, and I'm going to do a color size matrix. So let's say this particular customer is interested in some shirts. So these are all the shirts I've got in blue, green, red, and what have you. And let's say they're interested in having 2 of those, 3 of those, 4 of those, and 5 of those. Done. So that's a 4-line order, and if I then just press that, it's then returned back, and I can just save that, and that's a quotation that is available. And what I can do then just email that off to the customer in question. So I'll send that off to myself and get rid of that. And in here you can see I've got full details of the order, or the quote in particular in terms of quotes, and so on. Done. So that's now been sent. So now let's say at some stage, that's quote number 213, and the way the system has been set up is that that quotation will stay on here and the sales rep would attend to it on the iPad until it becomes an order. So now let's say the customers come back and say, that's great, I'd like to have that. So I'll now automatically turn that into a sales order. And that's what I need to do, and just save that. And that's that 4-line order ready to be imported into Sage. And obviously I can create more sales orders and quotes and so on. So but if I go back, I now need to get that into Sage. So what I can do is just press one button at the top, and what that will do is it will then send that email off to my accountant with my sales order file from my iPad. And that's it. All the orders have now been sent to Sage. So it's now ready for import. So let's go and do that now in Sage. Okay, so I've done enough for my iPad. So over here, let's go and have a look at my inbox. Let's see if I've got any new emails. And there it is. There's the sales order file. And if I look at that, I'll then just save that to my local PC and overwrite the sales order file that I've already got there earlier from today. So having done that, all I now need to do is just import the sales order. I'll press one button and that will take that Excel spreadsheet and it'll then import that into Sage 50 as if I'd keyed it in, and it'll then tell me what it's done. So there you go, that was 213 on my iPad and it's created a sales order in Sage number 55. So let's go and have a look at that. So if I go into sales orders, just refresh that, there it is, number 55, which is 213 on my iPad. If I open that up, and there's my color size matrix exactly as I put it into my iPad, along with the delivery addresses and things like that. And then from here I can obviously pick it, pack it and ship it as I would normally do within Sage 50. So very simple there. We created the quote, we promoted it to an order, and then we just imported that sales order into Sage. So key features of Mobile2Sage: it's very quick and easy to set up, and it's very cost effective. There's a free trial, so there's no risk, and I would invite you to go and just register on the website. It works with any version of Sage, so there's no need to upgrade, and you can share data with your staff, your customers, with your suppliers and your stakeholders. It's a very flexible infrastructure and it's commonly used for converting any kind of paper form into a custom app, so please feel free to contact us to discuss your specific requirements. There's also a YouTube channel called Red IT Video where I've got lots and lots of videos of different pieces of software that we do, as well as functionality within the Mobile2Sage suite. So I'd invite you to go and look at that for further details. It's also very easy to create prototypes, so if there's something specific that you had in mind, please feel free to either give me a call or drop me an email, and we can then discuss your needs further. Thank you for your time and interest in Mobile2Sage, and I hope you found this presentation of creating quotes and orders of interest. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.